This hour for you on Daybreak, we'll talk about how MSU is looking to honor local veterans.
And the race for Missouri District 135 is still on, and why this race may need a recount.
We've also got some more information about the DEA shooting that left a 25-year-old man dead this week. There's an update on that case, all coming your way, what the man's mother wants you to know about her son. It's ahead this hour for you on Daybreak.
Good morning, and thanks for starting your day with us. Today is Thursday, November 5th. I'm Jennifer Abreu.
And I'm Joe Morano. A lot to get to before we have you head on out the door on this Thursday morning. But you know what? Enjoy that weather out there. We've been saying it all morning long because we don't know how many more days like that we have left to say it, you know?
Yes, at least for this year, at least for the next, I don't know.
Yeah.
Until spring. It is feeling like spring this week, and it was a nice surprise to walk out the door this morning, Beth. I didn't even need a jacket. I was just wearing this, and it felt great.
Yeah, it was so nice this morning. It's nice being able to walk outside and not freeze, not feel that chill in your soul, and it's so nice.
And even starting out this morning, it's not too bad at all, right?
No, it's much like yesterday morning. So if you needed a jacket yesterday morning, you'll probably need it again this morning, but most of us are in the 50s this morning. We've got a couple of clouds out in our eastern counties, much like we said we would. As you're waking up, we've got clear skies out there in Springfield. We're looking at 52 degrees, south and east winds at about 11 miles per hour. It's 53 in Monette, 54 in Lake Ozark, and 54 in Camdenton. Those winds out of the south have helped keep our temperatures in the 50s through the overnight hours, and they will help push our temperatures up into the 70s as we head into the afternoon. So again, you might need a light jacket as you're heading out the door this morning, but we've got those 70s by this afternoon. No need for a jacket. We're definitely looking at t-shirt weather again today, and with a lot of sunshine, I don't expect rain chances, so I expect dry roads for all of the commutes today. I gave it the grade of an A+ again on this Thursday. Look at that. Sunshine, warm, sunny, a beautiful Thursday. Again, very spring-like. So just a light jacket as you're heading out, sunglasses for the sunshine that we'll see today, and of course, don't forget your mask, your phone, your keys, and your wallet as you're heading out on this Thursday morning. We stay sunny as we head into the end of the week. Mild weekend temperatures still in the 70s. We've got rain chances, though, next week, and behind a cold front that will bring those rain chances are cooler conditions. We'll do that in 10 minutes.
The mother of a Springfield man killed by the DEA is sharing memories of her son. 25-year-old Caleb Slay was shot by agents on Monday after what the DEA is calling a physical altercation. The DEA says they were talking to another person when Caleb Slay walked up, and that's when they say a fight started, leading to agents shooting and killing him. We spoke with Tina Slay Richardson, Caleb's mother, who explained her frustration with the way her family was treated at the scene and says she's upset the information was released so quickly to the public. Now she wants answers as to why her son had to be shot and is calling for change.
This has got to stop. I didn't want to join this club. I'm in this club now. And I am a staunch investigator of my own. I don't let anything go. And with my last breath on this earth, I will get justice for my son. And I feel like we weren't treated with enough respect. And it's wrong.
The DEA also says a firearm was recovered at the scene. Springfield police are now left to investigate this incident, and they weren't able to confirm to us whether that firearm was in possession of Slay at the time of the shooting.
There is still a lot of election news 2 days after the election day. A race in the Missouri State House, as it has the potential for a recount, is what we're keeping track of. It's House District 135 in Springfield. Betsy Fogel is in the lead right now, still by only a few votes ahead of Steve Helms with 48% and 48%. They're a dead heat. Things could change between now and Friday, which is when results are supposed to be all in. Greene County Clerk Shane Scholler says they're still counting absentee ballots from Monday and Tuesday. Also, don't forget about provisional ballots and military and overseas ballots that need counting. If the race is less than or equal to 0.5%, there will be an automatic recount. We heard how both candidates are feeling now a couple of days later.
We knew from the beginning that it would be a very competitive district, and my team has done the work to make it even more competitive. But I did not anticipate being in a situation where we may or may not be having to recount all the votes. I'm thankful that we have people who are going to ensure that it's done correctly, and that's most important to me. I want everybody to walk away from this election knowing that the person who got the most votes is the winner, and right now we can't say that without a shadow of a doubt.
The district I've been in has always been very purple, if you would. I think I've outperformed the last 2 election cycles. It's always disappointing to be behind at this point, but we're just going to wait and see what the final count is, and looking forward to a definitive answer one way or the other.
Now, we won't know if a recount is needed just yet, but if so, we'll hear about that by tomorrow. And, of course, any updates on this race are over on ozarksfirst.com for you, and whenever we're on the air as well.
New this morning, Missouri State University is working to honor our community's military veterans. Caller 10's Nigel McDonald joins us from the campus now to explain what's happening. Nigel, good morning.
Yeah, Jen, well, good morning. Missouri State is hosting a Veterans Day celebration. The event is free and open to the public. Missouri State is changing the way it honors local veterans.
For several years, the university's always sponsored a breakfast for veterans.
Brent Dunn is the executive director of the Missouri State Foundation.
When we started planning for this year, obviously things changed with COVID.
However, Dunn says the foundation created a way to safely keep the tradition going.
Our band was doing a concert anyway, outdoors. Normally they do a concert indoors Sunday before Veterans Day. We're going to do an outdoor concert with some speakers open to all veterans, open to the entire community. Our band is excellent, and they'll do a great job in presenting a salute to our veterans.
Ever since my first experience with our first veterans concert 5 years ago, I knew that this was something that we had to do.
Brad Snow directs MSU's band and is also a veteran.
2 days ago, I asked in one of our rehearsals, for our students to raise their hand if they had a family member or a close friend serving in the military, and it was almost 100% of the hands went up.
During the event, past servicemen and women are able to stand and be honored.
It allows them to put a person with the stories that they hear, to see these people stand up that have actually been deployed and risked their lives. It becomes very personal at that point.
Snow says the band's goal has been finding ways to continue doing things like this in the year 2020. Well, that event will begin this evening at 6 p.m. at the Plaster Stadium. Reporting live in Springfield, Nigel McDonald, Ozarks First.
Thanks, Nija. Temperatures right now are sitting in the 50s, so you are going to need a light jacket this morning. We do make it into the 70s by this afternoon and 70s to end out the week before rain chances and cooler conditions move in at the beginning of next week. We'll talk about that right after.